Hi everybody, it's XEspmasterX. Today I'm just going to be making a quick update video that is basically a follow-up to that video I made in May called The Shape of XEspmasterX to Come. And it's going to be about what has changed since then. Now first of all, I'd like to mention something which I totally forgot to mention in the last update, which is that I have reopened my Twitter. It should be, it's at XEspmasterX. It's the same as my YouTube username. And on that Twitter, for one, there's gonna be a notification there every time I upload something. But also, I'm going to be posting updates about anytime like something changes, or updates about whenever I'm streaming and all that stuff. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm up to, then that's where you'll find the information. I don't plan on making update videos like this very much from here on out unless something big changes. This is sort of a video to recap things that have happened the past 2 months. But for small things like this in the future, you should expect to see that on my Twitter page. I'm not going to be making update videos like this very often. Okay, so that's the first thing I will talk about. But the second thing is, I said in the last video that I was not sure what projects I would be doing once I started streaming, and now I have pretty much made some key critical decisions. First of all, I have done 2 live streams since the last video, one of Need for Speed Most Wanted, which was a one-off, and one of Night in the Woods, which is something which I'd like to finish, and is sort of like, it is a project. I plan, as I said, if you watch the stream, I plan on finishing Night in the Woods by August 4th, 2018. And if not by then definitely by the end of August. And basically having that project fully done by then. Now the reason for that is because I have made concrete plans to stream, to continue my Choroq Let's Play in live stream form starting September 1st, 2018. And right now I'm thinking I'll probably start the stream right at noon. I like having a set start time. I have not done that for the last 2 streams I did, just because, well, in the situation I'm in, I don't really, because I'm working with someone else, I need to be a little more flexible with my time. But once Choroq starts, and it'll be just me with Hidley moderating instead of actually being there, unfortunately, I'll probably have a set start time where I stream regularly, which could change if I have to do something that day or whatever. Bless you. Bless you. You're welcome. Alright. So, since I know that many people are subscribed to me because they like Choroq, I decided that it made most sense to do that first before doing any of my other things. And I basically, okay, that's all I really need to say about that. Next is, I've set to upload everything. Actually, first of all, let me start here. Let me go back a little bit. I said in the last video I'd be archiving all of my Dorman Net production stuff onto this channel. Well, I decided not to do that. I decided to just upload everything else in Undertale to that channel. And as to why I decided that, I'll get to that in just a little bit. So, Undertale is finishing up uploading the last episode. Let me check what date it will be up, because I do have easy access to that information. July 24th, the last episode of the Undertale Neutral Run will be uploaded. And also, all of the Hyrule Warriors and Paper Mario stuff I was editing will also be out by early August. I believe the last Hyrule Warriors episode comes out August 4th. And the last Paper Mario video comes out July 25th. And finally, the end of Super Smash Bros. Brawl and also of the Broken D-Pads will be actually July 23rd. Wait, what? Oh, no. My bad. It won't be July 23rd. It will be July 27th. July 17th or something like that. July 2017. Well, just gonna go with that. That's the official date. No, it'll be July 18th. I got that math wrong. And so at that point, Dormant Net Productions and Broken D-Pads are coming to a definitive close. There will be nothing else to those until further notice. As for DCF, well, I'll get to that in a little bit. Now, this may not make any sense, but whenever I do begin, or technically the beginning of Night in the Woods was the beginning of what I'm considering the fourth era of my YouTube channel. And some of you might be thinking, I think I've talked about my weird eras thing in the past, but otherwise some of you might be thinking, what were eras 1 through 3? Well, the first era started whenever I made my original YouTube channel, XEspmaster with 3 R's. The second era started when I made the XEspmasterX channel. The third era started when I got a capture card and began my second attempt at Pokemon Leaf Green. Yeah, something like that. Or alternatively, the beginning of Slide 3. And then, so me switching to this live stream format will be the beginning of my fourth era. And this is fairly inconsequential, but I just thought I'd mention it. I did do my history on YouTube video many years ago. At some point, I want to do like an updated, better version where I kind of go into detail about all the stuff I'm talking about. But for now, that's the long and short of it. Now, I've actually gotten together with King Guy Red and with Amrica, and we've decided not to shut down DCF like I originally planned to. That channel is also going to go through a similar shift to a live streaming format. It'll be a live stream from my Twitch, but uploaded to the DCF channel, in which we'll be continuing Hyrule Warriors and Paper Mario. But also, we are planning on porting the Undertale series from Dormant Net Productions onto that channel. The Neutral Run will stay on Dormant Net Productions, but for the Pacifist and Genocide ones we're planning to do, we are now going to do those on DCF, and King Guy Red will be joining us. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad that we are planning on having our first recording session in early August. So, which luckily, that's also when I ran out of content from our previous ones. So, and that brings me to my next subject, which is basically how my channel is going to run from now on. Sorry, my bad. I'm more or less going to kind of I said in the last video I was going to stop doing straight Let's Plays and start doing just streaming. And now I'm thinking I'm going to do more of a hybrid of those two. I'm going to stream as sort of my recording sessions. And then I'm going to do basic editing and kind of do it just a different format, but upload it onto my YouTube channel in chunks instead of as big sessions. So, for example, whenever I'm going to stream, whenever I stream to Q on September the 1st, I'll do the whole live stream. Then, after it's over, download the live stream. I'll just basically chop it into 15-minute segments and have it come out Monday through Saturday. More or less, that's how it will work. And I'll also be making these kind of simple custom thumbnails that will be based on which day I streamed it on. And the reason why I'm doing that instead of my traditional approach is because that will allow me to get done with all of the recording and editing of something within the span of a day, given that I don't have like classes that day. So this is why I'm doing it on Saturday. And that will mean that that will actually basically work for me. That's really what I need. I cut down all the work for my YouTube channel into the span of a day, and I still have content coming out throughout the week. It will solve the serious problems I've been having with being able to find time to edit stuff. Or finding motivation to, at least. That's basically my plan. Now last update, I said something cryptic about Banjo-Tooie, which will be going on Amicus channel. That's not a thing. That's not happening. Basically, at our last DCF recording session, we did record the beginning of Banjo-Tooie. However, after that recording session, Amico went on in that file and played it to the end. So we decided not to record any more of it. And then additionally, he decided not to upload what we already had recorded recently. So I still have that footage on my hard drive. I'm going to hold on to it, but it's not going to be uploaded as a series as we originally planned. I might, if I can get his permission, I might upload that next time I do like a Lost Videos thing. Because I've done a couple of those in the past, which are a lot of fun to make. And just hunt down stuff for. Say a Banjo-Tooie, there's no Banjo-Tooie. That doesn't exist. As I mentioned earlier, everything which I had on my hard drive, which I talked about in the last episode, this stuff has all been sitting down here for years, just collecting dust. It's all been edited, it's all been scheduled for upload on one channel or another. I have nothing left to do until the next time I stream Night in the Woods. And that is a huge relief. This is probably the first time I've been in that situation since like my sophomore year of high school, honestly. And now I'm entering my junior year of college, just to give you perspective on that. So it's a big relief, and essentially what I'm trying to do now with my channel is I'm just trying to re-establish credibility. I'm trying to make my channel consistent again. Make it great again, if you prefer. Except it won't be great because it was never great because I suck. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the groove of finding something that works for me so that I can upload content consistently. Sticking with one project at a time so I don't get bogged down. Finally putting an end to Chorokyu by finishing it starting September. Keeping what few people care updated through my Twitter. I'm basically going to act like a credible channel. And because I have noticed that the videos that have been released since my post like my long 5-month hiatus from December to May, where I just did not upload anything, that have not been getting a lot of views. Even the Chorokyu stuff didn't get that much. And I'm not saying that to gripe, like, oh, you guys need to watch my videos. That's not the point. The point is, I think I have lost a sense of credibility with the audience that was following me. I was never really famous. I never really had a great, subscriber to viewer ratio. But I think I could do better. Basically, I think that the fact that I went on such a long hiatus, hampered what little momentum I did already have. And I did gain, last summer, whenever I started uploading again consistently for 2 or 3 months, I did gain some momentum again. And my Chorokyu videos did get, from late 2017, did get a decent amount of views. But then that just completely dropped off after my December to May hiatus. So essentially, that's what I'm trying to do again, is kind of basically be more responsible with my channel. Because if I can't like keep track of it, then I don't really see the point. Like, if okay, I think that's all I need to say about that. And my early lineup of stream projects, it's going to be partially finishing up what I've already started, like Shore Q, Sonic Adventure DX, and my Hot Wheels Velocity X Very Hard Run are going to be some early projects I do after Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods is sort of like a special case. I won't get too deep into that. But after that, my lineup is going to be doing some stuff which I just really want to do, and I'm going to see what my audience is interested in, and also what brings in new viewers, and then see, I'm more or less that will determine what my future projects are. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but that's basically what my plans are. Like I said, I am not in this to get famous or anything, but I feel like I have some responsibility, not a whole lot because I'm not getting paid for it or anything. My videos are free, or nobody's paying me for it. I guess that's the better way to word it. My videos are completely free to watch and all that. There's no ads in even, except in the ones that got content ID. But I want to basically uphold what responsibility I do feel I have to people who've been watching me for a while, or just people who just subscribed. I have had a net loss in subscribers since I started uploading recently again, but I don't think that's gonna... I think that's just because a lot of people subscribe to me, and because I didn't upload for a long time, people either forgot that they ever subscribed to me. I was like, oh, who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. Or, alternatively, they just aren't interested in my newer projects, and that's fine. I'm not gonna gripe at people like, oh, don't unsubscribe, how dare you? No, if that's your choice. I don't really care. I don't care that much about the numbers. But the people who are sticking around for me, I want to have something to show for it. That's mainly what I want. So that's why I want to finish up Tour Q finally. And there will be... I do have a couple other... In my first early lineup of games, I have a couple of other Tour Q related projects planned. Not ones that are coming out anytime soon, but they're in the distant plans. In the distant plans, sure. And yeah, I guess that's all I really need to say for this update. I think I've said everything I want to. So, if you want... That's what's been going on the past 2 months. If you want further updates, follow me on Twitter. Otherwise, see you guys later.